Okay. So for me, I think I watch porn maybe not every day, but every week. I'm sure every week I'll be watching porn. A couple
Obviously,
of days.
yeah.
Every week, you understand?
Hey,
You can't really, you're going too deep, man. You're getting too deep.
Because that's the show. A little too deep.
Yes, they even hit the motion, Papa. Me, it's like this, Papa. So.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Little Too Deep. Thank you. Welcome.
Where we talk about sex, love, and relationships.
Yes, sir.
Yes, buddy, I've got a surprise for you today.
Yes, sir. What's good?
It's from London.
From London.
Did I do the accent well? London.
London town.
Yeah.
We have a
From
resident.
the Queen.
The
Queen of Britain.
Where's
Great Britain.
Britain's where
Anyway,
Arsenal
yeah,
plays,
we've
by the
got dry gin
way. Yes, sir.
from London.
From London.
And it's called Bulldog.
Bulldog gin. Okay.
Yeah, Bulldog gin.
I mess with it.
And it's awesome.
I mess with it.
I was drunk last night from that shit, and it fucking did the shit. But it's the base, by the way.
So is
it's
it
the
these
base.
shots
yeah,
that you have
yeah.
here?
So I've got two shots for us.
Okay, sir.
So there's yours and there's mine.
Okay.
Let's cheers to the
What are we cheersing to?
fifth episode
5th episode. Yes, finally. Okay.
of A Little Too Deep.
Thank you. Cheers to the 5th episode.
Away.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, the face I just pulled right now. Yo, we are new.
Yes. Just have to play it off cool, man. His window is burning.
Bruh, you know when I come, bruh, that's the face I pull.
Yes, bro. Anyway.
From a lot of porn, by the way.
That's actually what we're talking about today, sir. A little bit about the subject of porn.
Away.
understand?
Usually everyone does that shit, so.
I understand. But
What
today
is it?
specifically is porn in relation to your relationship. So we want to talk about a couple of things as if does it work for a relationship? Is it good for a relationship? Is it bad? Does it help? Does it deter? What exactly does porn help you do in your relationship? Is it good? Is it bad? That type of thing, you understand?
I'm trying to, for me, literally, like myself, it does a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a comfort zone sometimes.
Okay. So picture this, right? So we all watch porn, right? Right?
Yeah, when did you start watching porn, by the way?
When did I start watching porn?
Yeah.
You know what's the first porn we started watching?
Yeah.
You remember that first porn?
I know. Literally, if you've never watched Emmanuel, then I'm trying only 2000.
See, that's my first porn experience. Was always on ETV on a Saturday. I think it played Saturday at night.
12 a.m. right? 12 a.m.
12 a.m. right? 12
Yo.
That's what I say. That was my first porn experience. So I say that was maybe like in primary school. So I guess you say 13.
Huh?
Let's just say maybe the first time I watched porn was maybe 14.
Okay, yeah, I think that's the same age roundabout.
But it's like soft porn, not like how it is today.
Yeah,
not
bro,
like
and
with
it used to piss me off, bro, that
Yeah.
soft porn, bro.
Because you couldn't see anything in there.
Because literally it was just like people dry humping in a way, but you just can't see anything.
It was soft porn for a reason, soft core. You're just supposed to see the titties and that's about it, and ass, and that's about it. Bro.
But then it still made the shit happen.
You could still do the things.
Bruh, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yo,
it's
you
getting
know.
it's getting a little deep. So, what the conversation is today, is does porn actually help or hinder your relationships? So, I watched. Do you? So, how often is it okay to watch porn? First of all, how much times do you watch porn? Like
For me,
how much time do you watch porn? Like how often do you watch
literally, if I'm working,
porn? Yeah.
I would literally watch porn maybe 3 times a week.
If you're working, what does that mean?
Yeah, if literally I'm at work, I will literally watch
You can't
porn
say that,
3
boy.
times a week.
Can't say that.
But if I'm on holiday, literally it'd be like an everyday thing because I don't get home tired.
Okay.
So I've got time to watch shit. But then if I'm at work, I get home and I'm tired. I'm like, hey, I'm trying. I still have to take out my underbroeker and underpants, pyjama, But still, I masturbate.
You're supposed to be saying that
and
for
watch
sex,
porn.
not about porn, though. How do you come back and get tired? You're just watching porn. You just watch.
China, sometimes you're literally so tired that, like, on the bar, you don't have time for that.
Okay. But that's if it's like do you plan it out? Like,
I don't
when
plan
get
it
home.
out. It's just that I'm tired and I don't have the time for porn at that time.
So you're
but
like-
since Corona came in, we had the lockdowns and all that.
Yeah,
Pornhub was always there.
Yeah, it's a friend. It's a friend. Hey, Pornhub boy is steady there. We've got bookmarks of your favorite. I'm sure there's bookmarks sitting there of the favorite sites. But in any case,
What the flip is bookmark? The internet thing.
no, I'm just saying bookmarks on your internet service. Like, don't worry about that. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
when you watch porn. Okay, so
Yeah.
for me, I think I watch porn maybe not every day, but every week. I'm sure every week I'll be watching porn. A couple
Obviously,
of days.
yeah.
Every week, you understand?
Commeration.
Hey, you can't really, you're going too deep, man. You're getting too deep.
Because that's the
Getting too
show.
deep.
A little too deep.
Yes, yes, get it. They even hit the motion, Papa. Me, it's like this, Papa. So, with porn,
Yeah.
right? So we're talking about. So we could go on and on about how much porn you're supposed to watch and how much is good, how much is bad. But
Yeah.
some people like to say that porn actually either hurts a relationship or helps a relationship. It's never kind of a middle ground, because I know a couple of people will tell you that my man loves positions he sees in porn. He just wants to try every single position.
I
Even
get
if it's
that, I
weird,
get
even if it's
that.
like they want to try every single position and maybe you're not comfortable with that, or maybe you don't like making 10 million positions in one night. Or some people will tell you that porn has awakened their sex life and they try new
Sexual
things.
feeling, yeah, but like,
You
come on,
understand?
yeah, I understand.
You understand? So it's both ways. Or am I wrong? Or is it's both ways, right?
It's actually true, by the way, what he's saying, because as kids, I know when you watch porn, obviously every kid has tried to have sex. Okay, when I say kid, I'm trying to generalize like from the age maybe of 15, if not 14 or so. And they back then in the days, in my days maybe can I say, we used to have this shit on magazines. We see the positions done
Playboy,
there.
not even Playboy, Hustler and stuff.
Yeah, even Lost Slave. There's an Afrikaans one, by the way, that was called Lost Slave.
Yes, shout out if you were listening,
But then-
reading Lost Slave.
But then
Shout
I
out.
remember a friend of mine said to me, "Hey, Kuhle's Kuhle show pago ETV mchana.
Yes,
12 o'clock." I'm like, "What?"
yes.
On a Saturday. You know I have to go to Sunday school tomorrow, bro.
It's even worse.
Yeah,
It's
but
even
okay,
worse.
I'm like, okay, but then I had a chance to actually like watch the Emmanuel thing. Yeah,
Emmanuel in
exactly.
space,
Yeah,
yo,
I
this
watched
one.
this Emmanuel in space. It had like different genres, bro. The
Yeah.
Invincible Man, like she's
Yes.
just doing her shit there.
Yeah.
I
Story
go and
lines.
watch it, bro, and I'm like, so is this what people do in porn? Is this what people? Because we've been doing the whole thing like the straight back, like.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Simple.
So
simple.
you literally, when you watch porn, you actually learn something different.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Why is this person bending?
Why is this person? Oh yeah.
Bending.
Yeah.
Why, guy?
No,
Why?
Nyamuza.
You know? So I'm like, okay. And then why is this person on top of this person? Okay, what's happening, bruh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like the first time you see sex ever is with porn. And way before you actually try it, you see it in porn
Oh,
first,
that
right?
way, Sister Bettina, you know, like Kwakfiki Soul City Pie, and they show you the pamphlets. You remember back in the days, like they used to show you the pamphlets.
And my mom's a nurse, so it's even worse. Man. I've been living that life since I was a kid. Yo.
Yeah.
But I know that one, interaction with sex. So, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
So, it starts there. I guess you're...
Started there from most of us.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah. Your relationship with what sex looks like kind of starts with
Yeah,
the manual,
exactly,
right? But then you
exactly.
eventually have sex for the first time, and then you figure out that it's actually more complicated than that. It's actually not, because I know in porn movies, it's the actual actor always sees the beautiful woman on the couch and just slides in like it was butter, just like that. And I know in real life, you gotta just make sure you do the right thing.
Is
and
it
find
in?
the proper? Is it?
Ingenil.
Angiva,
man.
You understand? Pause. So there's certain things that you have to see. It's way different. So
Yeah.
automatically your first sexual experience is different from porn.
Yeah, man, porn, bruh, is something that has been there in literally every. I'm not talking about girls right now. I'm literally talking about guys.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when people, as guys, as little boys, we see shit and we
Yeah.
try to do that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Of
obviously
course.
that's where it starts off.
Yeah.
You learn all these things and then you're like, okay, there's a chick there. I want to try this thing on them. But now we're old. So we're talking about relationships right now.
Yes.
understand?
And F-buddies.
And porn is literally everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Social media, you go there, it's literally porn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you see, we're exposed. So you're basically saying we're exposed to it much more than we ever
much
had.
more. And it's so aggressive the way we are exposed.
Yeah. But is what we're seeing explicit though? Because just
it's showing explicit.
A chick in a bikini is not exactly porn.
No, I'm not talking about chicks in bikinis. That's for Vogue or for some magazine, bro.
How dirty can it get on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter? Well, Twitter's actually explicit, but how dirty can
you get different kinds of porn, bro. You get the porn that we all know, which is Pornhub.
Yeah.
And then we know the X videos.
Yeah.
And then you get the paid ones where you actually have to pay. Brazers.
Where's my nigga P-boy? My nigga knows
people.
all that
You know,
shit.
we're going to pay, exactly. But who's gonna pay for porn when you can get it for free?
You can get it for free. It's not like in the day. It's not like DVDs or magazines.
Exactly.
Or taping
you literally
manual.
did not have to do.
It's free now.
Yeah.
And it's quick access. That's why so many people can do it much more than they.
It's not free though. Tweet after dark.
Okay, but you don't really need
it.
You can
Thank
just
you for talking about Twitter after dark, because literally it's not after dark anymore, because in South Africa it can be after dark.
Yes.
But in America, bruh, it can be literally 12 p.m. and you in South Africa and you've got American followers, bruh.
Yeah.
And you can still get those porn channels from those American guys, which is like 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the evening for them.
Yes. So it's still readily
available. You can get it literally everywhere on social media now.
Yeah. Okay, so number one, we've been watching porn since kids.
Yeah.
Number two, we on our Instagram we see porn every day.
Yeah, bro.
Borderline porn every day. So when you finally decide, okay, now I'm gonna go into Pornhub, it's at the end of your day. You've been conditioned to say, okay, what I've been seeing is not enough.
Yeah.
So it's not enough for you. So you have to go into the explicit. I had to Kush Kandy. If you watch Emmanuel, it's soft. It's not nice. But now if you're going into X videos, obviously now you're on another level. Because
China,
now you want to be satisfied.
It's literally full blown. You can literally see what you want to see.
And anything you want to see.
Anything you want to see. No hold bars.
Is watching porn cheating? If you have a partner and you watch porn on the side, is that cheating?
If you're in a relationship,
yeah,
depends on you and your partner.
It still depends.
Yeah.
It still depends.
There's certain people actually in relationships, since we're talking about relationships now.
Yeah.
You get certain partners that actually want to watch porn together. But then sometimes you get couples where I think when the male or female feels kind of dissatisfied with what's happening in their relationship sexually.
Mm-hmm.
And they think, you know what, let me go watch porn and ejaculate myself and then go sleep.
That's such a sad life. Such a sad life. But, okay.
So I don't know the cheating part. Talking on myself. I'm not talking on anyone's experiences.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind my partner watching porn if I had a partner.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But it depends on both of you, but if you're cool with it or not. But then if your partner's not cool with you watching porn and spending most of your time watching porn, then I think maybe it's kind of like not cheating. There's a word for it.
Dishonesty?
Yeah, kind of being
or hiding something.
Because why do you need to hide porn?
Yeah.
Porn is literally something that it's an art for some people.
Yes.
It's an art for some people.
Yes.
What they do, and they do that for people that actually want to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Understand? It's a way in kind of like an art form, like what you do in the news, blah, 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 etc.
Yes.
I'm doing this to entice other people.
Yes.
So that they can see that sex is actually a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
As explicit as
for
it
myself,
is, it gets
by the way, I'm not talking about everyone else.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, if you say you're okay with your partner watching porn,
I wouldn't mind.
It's not a thing for me anyway.
Yeah.
Porn is porn. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But what if now you just stumble onto a page that was left open by your partner, because you know your partner doesn't hide anything, so they might as well leave their browser open, right?
Yeah.
And you just might stumble upon their browser, and you just might stumble upon what they've been looking at.
Okay, like what?
Like if your partner is into
Girl on girl when you're heterosexuals.
girl on girl, you understand? Girl on girl, your partner's into girl on girl, but they've never expressed to you with, okay, maybe I want a third member, or I'm into girls. Now you start thinking, okay, this is what my partner looks
What
like.
are you not doing right in your sex life that your girl cannot come to you and tell you that sometimes I want or I feel?
But now, remember, porn is a fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's not what you necessarily want. It's a fantasy. So I can search school teacher. Give me one, give me big boobed teacher.
I don't know.
Or
Maybe you had a fetish.
MILF.
Maybe you had a fetish of Mrs. Francis of yours you had in school.
You understand?
I don't know.
And you know it doesn't. And you can never go back to school. You understand? But in the fantasy in porn, you'll find someone dressed up in a school uniform.
Yeah, true. You
know
do
things like
get
that. It's a fantasy. That doesn't necessarily mean you're attracted to teachers, right?
But then another way from what you're saying, like what you were just talking about, the school thing or whatever. Everyone watches porn, we all know that. And you get a lot of genres in porn. You get like sailors, you get like army people, you get etc. We all get that.
Storylines.
So if you open with your partner about porn and you say, baby, you know what? What I hate about porn actually is that hardcore porn where someone would literally want you to actually dominate them in a way like kind of like what's a show gonna
BDSM. 50 Shades.
yeah, 50 Shades of Grey, like some kind of shit. If you want that, we'll test it out, it's fine, but I don't like it.
And it came from them seeing in porn?
Yeah.
Or they've always had a secret fantasy?
I think sometimes people can say porn is bad, but sometimes porn can be good because you fantasize about certain things. So if you fantasize about your school teacher banging you, why can't you do that with your partner? Go buy something. But I know South Africans, hey, kunzima keep imali and go buy like costumes
lingerie, costumes and things to play.
So why can't we as a couple go there and buy literally BDMS, whatever you call
BDSM.
BDSM, yeah. And why can't I go buy like a little tiny maid uniform and then spice up our sex life?
So it's so the fantasies that porn is creating, we can create them in real life essentially. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
We can create
and
those
you can do that with your
scenarios.
partner.
Yeah. You can do that.
Why can't you?
You can do that.
Guys.
Oh, for those that have kids.
That's another question then.
Yes.
So, can porn desensitize? Are you ever desensitized by porn?
By watching like too much of it.
Yeah.
Of course. If you see, that's why I don't like looking at vagina straight up. I just say like I don't like looking at vagina in porn straight up because there's no reason for you to show me
then
the
the
vagina.
whole video is literally the vagina.
I don't like the vagina part. I don't like you zooming into the vagina. Like you don't see different types of vaginas, how they all look out there, and that's
Emmanuel did something to you, ne?
No, there was no vagina in the manual. There was no.
That's why.
There was no vagina in the manual. But he's saying it doesn't desensitize you. So if I'm seeing vagina all the time, I'm going to become desensitized to it. I'm going to be like, okay, it's normal. Because as a guy, the older you get in your sexual experience, a vagina is something to be scared of. It's power. You don't want to do too much. You want to do too little. You want to satisfy it. But if you've been seeing guys pound a vagina like it's nothing daily on your whatever porn service that you're using, then you're not going to have as much respect as you used to for the vagina. That's just what I think. You understand? So you can become desensitized if you see something over and over and over again. Now your height of, for example, if you saw a porn scenario and every time this guy is switching positions like 5 times in every single scene, now you're going to be like, okay, my minimum now is a couple of times. When you could have perfectly good sex in one position, one good position, you're solid. But because of porn, one is not enough for you anymore. It's not solid anymore. Now you want it to make it spicy. If you don't use more than one position, it's boring now.
Yeah.
You understand? Can that not happen? Can porn create unrealistic expectations of your partner? You want your partner to do so much.
Porn literally does create a lot of unrealistic things.
Because you want your partner to do all these things you see in the porn.
End of the day, we all love porn and we watch porn. But then that's why I'm saying to you, we've got genres in porn. You can want your BBC or whatever,
BDSM.
your BDSM. You can want your, what do you call it? BBW, thank you. Yeah, your BBW.
Yeah.
You can want your Bukkake. I don't know. There's something called a Bukkake.
What's the word?
Bukkake, ne? It's called
Buke.
It's
Bukkake.
Bukkake. Yeah.
We be coming on the faces.
But
Yeah, that's becoming on the faces gang. Right?
yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It depends on you as a person and you and your partner what you like.
But what if I don't want to watch porn with my partner? It's porn is for
So
me.
don't watch it.
With my partner.
Yeah.
And that's cool, right? That's what I'm saying. What if your partner now wants to include themselves in... Because now you have one partner that doesn't watch porn and they always wonder, what does my partner find so interesting in porn? And then they find your secret stash and they find what you're into. And now it's awkward because it was private to you. You never wanted to share with your
So
partner.
if I
Your
was-
sex life is great.
Yeah, if I was a partner maybe and I see maybe your history, your cash and whatever,
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, let me try this with him. Maybe he likes that. You understand? And it's worked for so many people where they find like certain things like that and they try it and it's awesome for them.
And it works out.
And it works out for them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then there's most people where it's literally like, you know what, asoze ndenze lokhu kamna.
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? Because there's
Yeah.
barriers. Because porn creates unrealistic expectations, I
Yeah.
still think. Because I know that, porn is good and bad for me.
Yeah.
Because you can find new positions, right? That you never knew existed.
Hence,
But
it
because
depends on the individuals in the relationship, bro.
you understand? But now you find a situation where one partner is not into porn at all, friend. They're not into porn at all.
So by you like literally stealing it in a way.
Yeah. Because they don't like porn. You need privacy. You need your little
Yeah.
space. You just take an extra long shower
Yeah.
with your phone there because now you're trying to sneak in that porn because they don't like it. They think it's disgusting. They think you're making them a hoe. They're thinking that things you're going to try on them makes them feel conscious of their bodies. And porn, you be coming on their titties and you be
Yeah.
doing all these stuff that your
Talking
girl
about
doesn't
that,
want to do.
talking about that, I've actually experienced something like that.
Okay.
Where I was in, it was a hookup. It was a random hookup.
Okay.
And we ended up like going home together
Yeah.
and doing whatever. I remember there was like the certain position that this person wanted to try with me.
What was it?
It was a doggy style, bruh. And I was like, dude, no.
I don't do that shit.
I don't do that. You can try that, bro. You can watch your porn, literally. You can watch your porn and watch that, and it's fine for you.
Yes.
I watch porn, and when I see people literally doing that,
Yes.
I actually like it. It entices me. But for me, as a person, it's
In real life, it's a different story.
Not for me.
So, I mean, it's not like you turned the guy away and said, I don't want to do this. Did you just like...
No, let's do something else.
And you
Control
can-
the situation.
Is that because you think they love porn or because they just experimental?
It's not about them loving porn. They've seen this thing somewhere. They've heard this thing somewhere because we, as guys, we talk, understand? So I love this. I want to try this. I want to try that. Yeah, we can try it. But then if I feel uncomfortable with whatever you see in the porn things,
Yeah.
let's not do it.
Let's not
so
do it.
that's
It's
why
over the
it
top.
comes to the bad and good situations of it. If we as a couple watch porn together and we try and test this out, and I feel uncomfortable when we test this out, we scrape that out.
Okay.
We will not do
Don't
that
knock until you
whenever.
try it.
Yeah, don't push it.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So if my girl literally, I say to her, okay, I saw this thing, or we saw this thing together, let's try it out, and she feels uncomfortable, I will not push her in doing that.
Yeah.
You understand?
But you must understand, we live in the real world, Kush. And in the real world, men dominate or have this dominance over women in the
They
real
dominate
world.
when they have money.
No, even
No.
a power. It's not about the
It's
money.
the power.
It's the power.
It's money and power. Money is power.
Sure. But I mean, so with that
So
power,
they'll literally-
you dominate. The thing
Yeah.
is, you dominate. So already if a guy decides that this is what we're going to do in the bedroom,
Exactly.
we're going to do it. So sometimes
Yeah.
there's no negotiation.
There's no negotiation.
There's
bro.
no negotiation.
Why do you think you see a lot of leaked videos of girls getting paid for having sex with a guy, or a guy getting paid for having sex with a guy?
Yeah.
And they've been doing this thing, and you can see that literally in the video, it's literally so uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
But they know that end of the day, I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah.
But if it was in a relationship and I'm half and half with this person,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
tell this person that I don't want to do this,
Yeah.
it will literally not happen.
That's the thing. So now, even in a relationship, that's what I'm saying. A lot of relationships have the power dominated by the man. So because men tend to watch to want to
Unless
act
that's
out,
an abusive relationship.
it doesn't even have to be abusive. It's like in the bedroom, my man is my man, right?
Yeah.
So in the bedroom, he takes, if that's your
You know
kind
what
of
a
situation,
relationship is, bro?
Of
You
course.
need to understand each other, bro.
you just don't understand each other in the bedrooms. You just don't understand each other in the bedrooms.
I know, but if you guys are
You
in
could
a
have the best relationship, but your sex is
yeah.
whack. You guys love each other.
Hence, we
Your sex
try
is whack.
certain things, but if those things are uncomfortable for Tina, then you know, but okay, let's try something else.
But what do you do when you have a scenario where you have someone who just doesn't want to listen? They love porn so
Yeah.
much that they just want to act out everything they see, and you're just not into it.
How can you let
Is there-
them and you'll just take the ride?
See, that's two different things. You understand?
Yeah.
How do you come to a solution? Is there a middle ground if one partner likes porn
Sex.
and porn,
Porn, sorry,
watching
yeah.
porn and acting and fantasies and acting out what they see in porn, and one just not into it? They're more into let's just do it in the bedroom. We don't
Yeah.
have to watch porn together. Is there a way to like, okay, let's say I like porn, my partner doesn't really like
Yeah.
porn, right? And I don't want to force them to actually watch it with me. I'll just do it on my own.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can introduce new sexual positions that I want to see? Because I just want to show my partner so that they can see, okay, I like this position.
Yeah,
right?
it's
You can see what I like.
communication.
Is there a way of saying, okay, I want to try this, babe, but I know you don't fuck with porn. You understand what I'm saying? So is there an easy way to try and introduce porn in the relationship, or is it a no-go? You know?
There's no easy
It's
way,
a no-go,
bro.
guys. It's a no-go. You can't tell your girlfriend your thing is trash. Or
Yeah.
your dick sucking thing is trash. Or whatever, no matter what words you use, it's not gonna be enough to tell her you can improve, baby.
Yeah,
That's all I'm trying to
thank
say.
you.
Yeah.
I've seen it from out there in the world. Yes, it's porn, but I've
They
seen
can do it there, but
You
when
can
we
get
hear,
practice.
yeah, we can exactly what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Let's practice what we see. But then if we do not, if I, as that person that's being dominated, I'm not feeling this in China, let's move over and try something else.
And work it out to
Yeah,
find
and
that
work
you
it
something that
out.
you actually like
Yeah.
and something that you enjoy. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so when is porn destructive? Because it's cool, it's all happy when you're in fun and games when you're experimenting and like Greg says, new scenarios where you find, oh, this is a new position, let's try it. But there's sometimes when it's very destructive. Either you're watching too much porn,
Yeah.
or you're doing too much, or you're addicted. You know, there's porn addictions. You know, there's
bruh,
such a thing.
everything is
Choose out
addictive
here.
lately, eh?
You can be addicted to porn. Halfway through the work week, the work day, you go to the bathroom.
Do
sneak
you know
off.
that there's people that actually go into the bathrooms at work
Oh, yeah.
and watch porn
Yeah.
and just jerk off a bit and play with
I don't know how.
themselves?
I've heard.
I've seen
heard.
I've seen
You've
people
seen
do
someone-
that, yeah. And
okay.
I've heard of people doing
You
that.
understand? It's an
Yeah.
addiction. You can do too much, too soon, too much in one place. So let's talk about when it gets destructive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's times when, okay,
When
now,
they chabalala yonke into, yanyiwa.
yeah.
Literally everything is distracted.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it gets to a point where your partner, what bad can come of sharing porn with your partner or sharing that you like a lot of porn? What's the bad that can come out? Because I think that
Yeah.
number one, if you,
One cup?
yeah,
2 girls, 1 cup?
No, no.
that's
No, not that. That's disgusting.
I think it's between fantasy versus reality.
yeah.
If your fantasy is one thing and your reality is the other, and you just assume that your reality needs to be the fantasy that you have, I think that could be destructive.
yes.
Where you just assume that, yeah, you should be able to put your legs behind your head, and you should be able to. That will fuck you up. That will ruin you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's got a point there.
that actually
People literally fantasize a lot.
people actually want to see what they're seeing in the
Yeah.
screen and want to do it to the extreme extent. You understand? When you can't,
yeah.
you can't put your legs here. You just can't.
It's kind of like, let me make an example of a guy that literally hardly has sex in his life, but literally watches porn all the time. And he knows what he sees in the porn thing. So this time he gets a nice hookup, and this hookup becomes good. Let's go home, buddy. We've drank a lot of wine. Gumnandi. Everything is just flowing.
Sure.
We get home. Now this guy, instead of thinking of the lady, he's literally gonna wanna try now, but you know what? Can you raise your leg? Let me try this. You know, exactly. Yes. And this lady will be like, okay, what's happening there? I thought literally we're in an intimate way right now.
Yes.
When we're talking now, we need to like sizeka and like have sex in a proper way. Yeah. But now this person, because he's not used to meeting women and whatever, and has not experienced that sexual experience with a woman or whatever. Yeah. So he's going to take that fantasy that he watches on porn and bring it inside of the bedroom. And then what happens? The girl literally is going to have the worst sex experience of her life. Go to her friends tomorrow morning, but oh my God, that guy, remember that I went with last night? Yeah. What happened? Show me. Oh, fuck him, bro. He tried to do some Kama Sutra shit on me, bro. I think he was watching a lot of...
That didn't work. Yeah, that's
because I know a lot of people, they try to take what they watch on porn and bring it
into the real life. And I think that stuff F's with your head because...
It fucks up a lot of people,
The thing is, you don't have to do that crazy stuff that you see in porn. There's no need to have...
It doesn't have to be a constant.
You can try it. You can try it.
For me to dress up every single time we have sex. It's unattainable for me to have my legs behind my head every time we have sex.
Yeah. And that goes to what...
It's toxic. It only gets toxic when if I'm having an intimate moment with you and it's still not enough.
Yeah.
Like the intimacy in a relationship is different. So if I'm giving myself to you and you still feel like, okay, cool, we had this amazing round of sex. Yeah. But I need to go watch porn after this so that I can reach that level.
That level that I wanted to actually reach.
See that I want to reach. That's excessive to me.
It's excessive.
And
then you get...
It's just not enough. They can't be enough no matter what they do. Even if they do put their legs behind their head every time. Because you're picturing busty teacher.
It's just not gonna work.
Busty teacher knocks 8th grader down the drain. Yeah.
Police lady, whatever. I can never be police lady. I can never be that person.
Yeah.
But for me, it's toxic if your partner literally you have sex with them. It's amazing. You could have 10 rounds or 1 round. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. For them, and they still revert back to porn
and do things clandestine in order to reach.
You understand, and
orgasm that you want.
Yeah.
That I still need to go into the bathroom and hide myself and go onto X videos, and I still need to see that busty lady, and then I will reach the climax or the orgasm that I want.
Then it gets destructive. Now you fuck up your own relationship.
Which literally comes to that every person individually can be destructive in their own way, but there's certain people that will enjoy it, like by tande. I understand what she's saying, like, but there's certain people that will not get fulfilled from what they do with their partner and hide a bathroom and do whatever.
Yeah, because they're not fulfilled.
Yeah, and but I don't wanna lie. For me, guys, porn. I love porn, hey?
It's entertaining.
I see that and I fantasize about this whole shit, but whenever I'm literally doing the shit like masturbating and whatever, hence my Twitter thing is Lord Masturbator. It's because even though I'm with a partner, I would not want to try those things. Yeah. Because that's porn, guys. That's something they're selling you guys. Understand? Yeah. It's dirty. It's a fantasy. Like we need to do this. Yeah. But sometimes in London, maybe when you with someone, but you with that person. Yeah. And then when you with that person, it's between you two guys. Yeah. It's not what you watch on X videos.
Pretty much. It's not what you watch on X videos. That's a lot of sense. You actually will. That's why I'm saying there's a. It doesn't necessarily mean that. So the porn you watch doesn't necessarily correlate to something that's wrong in your relationship or something that you want to try. It just happens to be entertainment. I like watching horror flicks. Doesn't mean I want to go kill somebody.
Exactly.
You understand? pretty much the same. So it's nice that there's a balance between porn. I really would love to see what people comment and what people actually say.
Yeah, because we're literally talking about ourselves.
We're talking about
personal
ourselves.
experiences and whatever.
And different perspectives.
Yeah, different perspective about porn.
You understand? I think we should come up with a WhatsApp line.
We just watch porn because we're horny, guys. Like, we're horny. We need to distress
Release.
and release.
And it's over.
You know?
Really, it's over because you close that phone, you close that laptop, and you forget about it.
Yeah,
It's not even a
exactly.
thing. So once it becomes... What happened to Terry Shoes? Do you know the story about Terry Shoes?
No.
Do you know Terry Shoes? He's the guy on Everybody Hates Chris, the father.
Okay, yeah.
You see him.
Terry Crews, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying choose.
I choose number one.
I forever call it choose. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to grill me out there,
Yeah,
but
what
it's all
about
good. We're learning along the way. So Terry Crews, right? That's the name.
Yeah.
So what happened with him? I know he had a sex addiction. What does anyone know what happened to him?
No, because niggas are talent, so like.
What happened to him? How did he discover that he had a porn addiction?
That is argued throughout space, even in sexology and sexologists and those people who study sex and how sex works and
Yeah.
how those things work. They even argue. There are people who say there is such thing as
Sex addiction.
No, not sex addiction.
What?
So this is the thing.
Porn addiction.
Porn addiction.
Yeah.
It's a real
Porn
thing.
addiction is
Because
the thing.
it's,
That's what
yeah. But like porn can actually be a distraction. Porn addiction can actually be about your social skills. Be more about your inability to speak to people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Less
speak to
about-
women.
Less about the sex itself.
Ah.
And then let's say you start being outgoing and you start challenging yourself.
Yeah.
And you start engaging people.
Yeah.
Those things literally fall away because they're not. Sex, porn is really fantasy.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
is.
it is. It's a
Thank
story.
you.
It's truly
It's
fantasy.
a story
Yeah.
that
Most people understand
you want to be in, but
Yes.
Most people
in
understand
reality,
it, but some
you don't want
It's
to,
like,
you know?
It's like Marvel, this Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's like this Marvel movie.
You
we
know,
know
that
niggas
it's a
can't fly.
fantasy.
We
You
know
it's
there's
a
no
fantasy.
Tony
I
Stark.
want to be Captain
Yeah.
America, but I know I will never be Captain America.
But you love watching that shit as if
But
it's
I
real.
love watching
as
this
if
shit
Thanos.
like it's real. Thank you.
I know niggas can talk
So,
about Thanos as if he's a real
porn
human.
is that same way. I see myself doing whatever I'm doing with a person, but still, when I'm with that person, I'm literally not gonna do that in China.
So it gets destructive when, like Sam was saying, oops, can't say that.
Yeah.
When Stormy was saying, it's when it becomes reality.
Yeah, exactly.
when
When it
fantasy
borderlines
borders-
in China, like Iveski Champ,
How much porn is?
bruh.
Porn does make reality then.
There's a problem when it overlaps.
Yeah, it
Overlaps and
in
goes
China.
into the
Yeah,
real world.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
uqonde
yeah,
ba,
man,
no, man. What's
Yeah, yeah.
happening?
You understand the problem?
So how many people like this? How many Marvel movies do you watch before you become Captain America? How much porn is there before that becomes your reality?
Yes, that you
Before,
are.
yeah, before it becomes an
There's
addiction.
no
where you
benchmark.
realize.
It's your reality is what it is. If you
China, everyone's got their own
if there's
fantasy.
overlap between
Yeah.
your
Everyone's
actual
got their own
relationship,
fantasy.
When you have a warm body next to you,
Yeah.
and the fact that the warm body is still not enough,
Yeah.
whereas you are literally fantasizing about
Yeah.
a warm body, then it becomes a problem. You can't tell me that you're watching porn because you're not having the sexual experiences that you want. And then
Yeah,
you're a person
yeah,
that
yeah.
you can create the sexual experiences that you want, and they are still not enough.
So
Because
that's
sex
when it
is not a
borderlines.
it's not necessarily subjective. Good sex is about, am I happy with what you're doing?
Yeah.
Are you happy with what
So
I'm
what do you
doing?
usually have? What are you doing and what?
Exactly.
It's not about what I'm happy doing to you. It's about, are you happy with what I'm doing to you?
No,
So it's always going to be about me, and it's always going to be about
Yeah.
You
Thank
understand?
you, sir.
It goes-
Thank you.
And
And
if
it
that's
goes
not
two
good enough
ways.
for you, where you have the platform to make that happen, and you still have to go on to X videos after you had the opportunity to tell me, suck my dick like this, or do this, or kiss me like that. You had the opportunity.
Thank you,
to
Storm.
take it.
That's one. That's one of what Storm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is
yeah.
actually true.
That actually makes.
Because
That's when you know it's too much. Then
It's too
when
much,
it's getting in
because
the way.
when
it
someone
interrupts.
literally tries to suck your dick, and then when you as a person, you will like, but I know. You're not doing it the way from what I see.
Yeah,
what they're
it's
doing.
just not
I
the
wanna, That's
way.
where it's wrong.
Yeah, because you're
Tan.
borderlining your reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't go overboard because
Yeah.
literally, like when you do that, you're literally going overboard right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because Guys, in relationship and when you're in love with someone and you're having sex with someone, I understand we have these fantasies.
Yes.
But if I'm with this person right now and whatever that person does to me, chanam kumnandi ganyiwa.
Yes.
Really?
In the moment.
Yeah.
Really? So you're telling me that other person is in charge of what you enjoy? So
No, they're not in charge, Mchana. They're not in charge. But they do not have to literally go over the limit like the way they do it in the porn videos.
Yes, what I'm saying is that does the person that you're with is it important for them to do what they want to do? And you're not doing it and just
No, bro. No, I'm not saying that, Mchan. What I'm saying to you is whatever they are capable of doing, Mchan. Understand? And we know everyone can do a blowjob and whatever.
Sure.
But what are we talking about right now, ne? It's the fantasy than whatever we see on TV. You understand? You see that fantasy. But as see together, guys, you do not need to expect that. If you want to expect that, then you are addicted to porn. Because you watch porn really in that way, you expect that person or your partner to actually do that, and that's when you feel unhappy in your relationship.
And that's when it becomes unbalanced. That's when
It becomes unbalanced. It becomes unhealthy.
Or you don't even give them a chance.
Exactly.
You're just like, it's gonna be bad. Let me just.
There's no way you can be better than Sarah Banks, and there's no way you can do it better than.
You don't need Kwakhona
Naomi
to
Banks.
literally like I hear what you're saying. Ni vili point I heard your point.
Yeah.
But Chana, a blowjob is a blowjob sometimes, and ganyo. Unless they use teeth, ganyo,
Nah, I fucking hate that.
You understand?
So it gets to a point where
If your girl can't goggle it and put it down the throat, it's fine, Mchan.
it's fine,
No
it's
one
okay.
can do-
You don't have to
it's
kill her.
okay.
And I swear there's a connection, but this is a conversation for another day. I swear there's a connection between fantasy.
Guys, you
I
guys love
swear.
fantasy.
Listen-
That's what I'm
listen-
saying.
listen to this.
I think guys have a problem of fantasizing a lot in things that they expect their partners to actually fulfill. So he learned on City, my daughter could literally get addicted to that shit because of that.
But do you understand there's times when fantasies come true, you understand?
Yes!
Fantasies come true, you understand? You're doing other things. But okay, so a couple of takeaways from this episode.
Nah. Let's
stop that
go back.
thought.
Let's go back.
Yeah, let's
What
come
you
bring it
saying?
back, bring it
Let's
back,
come
bring it back.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things that you can just make sure that you're not doing too much, you're not watching too much porn, you're not doing too much, you're not letting it affect your real world sex life. Is number one, if you like porn, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to love porn. It's okay to like porn. It's okay
But
to
if your
watch
partner
porn.
does not like porn, then that's a negative thing. It's literally something that is negative in your relationship.
If your partner doesn't like porn, it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to share it with your partner. If your partner doesn't like porn, you don't have to share it with your partner, but you must be allowed.
In a way that you don't show her though that you're actually addicted to it.
You don't even have to be addicted. You can just like porn and just say, okay, I enjoy watching it. If your partner doesn't vibe with it, it's fine. You don't have to tell your partner that you watch porn, but you're allowed to watch porn, even if your partner doesn't like it. It's okay to watch porn.
Yeah.
But when it becomes destructive, Kush, tell the people when it becomes destructive is when it goes into your real life situations. You must remember that this thing is a fantasy. Hey, such nice convos, but we're running out of time.
Can I ask you a
Running out
question,
of
by the
sir.
way?
Yes.
Do you think porn contributes to people in relationships to an unhappy relationship? Or is it an unhappy relationship that contributes to people actually going and watching porn? Yeah, that's one question I need answered in my life.
One before we wrap.
Because, I'm not in a relationship, so okay, I've been in a relationship.
So if you were to short
And
paraphrase your question, what would you say? Shorten your question. What are you saying?
Which contributes to
what?
Is it a person being unhappy in their relationship and hence they turn into porn?
Mm-hmm.
Or does porn actually make the relationship sour?
Both ways, dog. Both ways. If you're porn you're watching, it can eventually make your relationship sour over time.
Yeah.
If you started with porn and you saw certain things that are now heightening your sexual life, it's okay. Just don't. If you think you can try it with your partner, try it with your partner. If it's something that you really want, that's beyond fantasy, that goes into real world, because that's when it becomes attractive. If you want to try some things, try it with your partner.
Porn is one thing, by the way, that's so dangerous in relationships.
Yeah.
That people will literally seek something to watch. They will watch porn. But then if they do not get that in their relationship, they want to seek it somewhere else. Like driving my car after work down the road to go meet hoes. Understand?
That's taking too far, bro. A lot of guys that watch porn.
Addicted guys.
Those are addicted guys. Sex addiction, not porn addiction. There's a difference also. Porn addiction.
They want that fantasy still that they watch in porn.
Yeah.
That my wife is not giving me.
Which is definitely a problem in the relationship if you're not having enough sex. You'll go there. But
my question again is, do you think that in a relationship that when we watch porn, when porn is involved, should we watch it together? Experiment? Or
yes, I just say yes to that.
Yeah.
I yes to that. Watch it together, experiment, see if you like
learn.
it.
And then if both of you don't like certain things, you move on.
There's many times this season alone we're gonna talk about all the different aspects of sex and relationships and love, how it all intermingles. Because sex is love, love is sex, love is relationships. It all goes together. And why you don't have to have a great sex life but a shitty life, but that's okay.
Because one thing I hate is just that people generalizing porn as if it's some nasty thing. But then you do get certain people that watch porn for the fun of it, for that fantasy way, but not actually initiating it.
It's just a story.
Other people,
you like Avengers, but you don't want to go be a superhero.
I love sex, so I want to watch people having sex. I want to masturbate. I want to jerk off. I want to...
Which you should be allowed to do that, my brother. Okay, Kush, we're going to run out of time. We're going to talk for hours and hours.
Bro, this is a tricky topic. It's...
Right? But at least we got a couple of things that will help people just make their own decisions and try and see what you want to do, if porn helps you or hinders you.
If you've got your own views about what actually porn contributes in relationships or on yourself, you know where to get us on YouTube.
Yes.
And then you can comment.
Comments. Comments are available. Make sure that you subscribe and tune in every single episode.
Because we go to deep, guys. You saw the chats.
So make sure that you subscribe and like A Little Too Deep on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. We're making sure we're recording a dope ass season. We're halfway through. We're gonna make. By the time you watch this, we'll have every single episode in.
We're there.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Bulldog. Thank you to make a round of noise for the crowd.
And I'm Kush Kandy. You can get me on Twitter, Kush_KNDY Kandy.
Yes, sir. And me, Tej, shot by Tej on Instagram. Thato Tej on Facebook.
It's gonna be on Instagram.
We're out here.
Thank you to you guys.
Thank you.
So
Make sure that you check out the hashtag of A Little Too Deep. Signing off. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yabonga. Thank you.
Oh wait, guys.